Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Sam Saraswati Namaha. Om Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Janavallabhaya Swaha. Komalam Kujayan Venum Shyamaloyam Kumarakaha Vedavedyam Param Brahma Bhasatam Purato Mama Sachidananda Rupaya Vishwotpatyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaham. Jayati Jagati Mayam Yasya Kaya Dhavaste Vachana Rachanamekam Kevalam Chakalaya Dhruva Padamapi Yato Yat Kripato Dhruvoyam Sakala Kushala Patram Brahmaputram Natosmi. When we study any Shastra, we know that we should know the Anubandha Chatushtaya. What are the Anubandha Chatushtayas? Adhikari, Vishaya, Sambandha and Prayojana. So we were listening to Nārada Bhakti Sūtra. So who are the Adhikari for this Bhakta Lakshana? And what is the Vishayam? The Bhakti. And Sambandha. It's all shown. Now we come to the last portion, that is Phala or Prayojana. Any Shastra should, narrate the Prayojana of that Shastra. Why? Because then only a person, whether he want to take up this or not, that person will be able to decide. To study a Shastra, okay, what is the result of this Shastra? Okay, this is the result of the Shastra. Okay, I am not interested. Or I am interested. So that Bhala should be shown. Now, Acharya, why? They say, no, Prayojanam anuddishya na mantopi pravartate. Mantaha api prayojanam anuddishya na pravartate. When a dull-witted person also will say, क्या मिलेगा मुझे? इसका लाभ क्या है? इससे क्या फायदा है? No? So this lakshya, that bhalam is always there in the mind. Whenever we do anything also, that bhala, what is the bhalam? Prayojanam kim? Now we come to we are almost completing the Nārada Bhakti Sūtras. We come to the bhalam of this Narada, not Narada's, Bhakti. What is the bhalam of Bhakti? If we have this parābhakti, okay, so kya? To kya? Kya milega humko? If we have this parābhakti, what shall we gain? 3 sutras indicate the bhalam of Bhakti Shastra. First we'll read them and then we'll meditate upon them. Please repeat. Labdhvā pumān siddho bhavati amṛto bhavati tṛpto bhavati. Labdhvā pumān siddho bhavati, amṛto bhavati, tṛpto bhavati. Together. Labdhvā pumān siddho bhavati, amṛto bhavati. Yat prāpya na kiñcid vāñchati, na śocati, na dveṣṭi, na ramate, na notsāhī bhavati. Yat prāpya na kiñcid vāñchati, na śocati, na dveṣṭi, na ramate, notsāhī bhavati. Together. Yat prāpya na kiñcid vāñchati, na śocati, na dveṣṭi, na ramate, notsāhī bhavati. Yat jñātvā matto bhavati, stabdho bhavati, atmā ramo bhavati. Yat jñātvā matto bhavati, stabdho bhavati, atmā ramo bhavati. Bhaktehe phalam kim? What is the result of parābhakti? If we are blessed with the parābhakti, what shall we gain? Says, yat labdhvā. Jisko प्राप्त करके. Yat labdhvā. After gaining this means bhakti. After labdhvā, after gaining bhakti, pumān, a person, siddha bhavati. Now, a person after gain this parābhakti, a person will become, the devotee will attain siddha. We'll see the meaning of siddha. But generally siddha means one who has gained, accomplished. One who attains perfection. Siddha bhavati. Second is amṛtah bhavati. That person will become immortal. Amṛtah bhavati. And tṛptah bhavati. He'll be contented. So if you want to be, extremely satisfied, contented, then what we should have? We should gain parābhakti. Acha? Oh, these are all very good, you see. Siddha bhavati. All kinds of anima, laghima, girima, mahima, ishitva, vachitva. Everything. Of course. See, when Bhagavan is in our heart, siddhi is nothing. Every siddhi, ashta siddhi, navadnidhike data. All siddhi. Actually, if we want, it's like siddhis become our dasi. But when we talk about this bhakti, what is why we want this bhakti? Because what is this bhakti? That's parama prema. We have already, we are listening to this parama prema for so long. So we know that parama prema is not to gain something from Bhagavan. So when you say that siddho bhavati, here parama bhakti is not a tool for attaining animadi siddhi. See, animadi siddhi may come or may not come. But that is not the lakshya of bhakti. We may do different kinds of mantra sadhana, etc. That's for siddhi. And to have that siddhi, you should have bhakti. But that bhakti is not a parābhakti. That is mukhya bhakti. Without faith in the mantra, without faith in the devata, will we be able to gain any siddhi? No. So even to have siddhi, anima, laghima, mahima, girima, ishitva, vashitva, all that also we need bhakti. But that bhakti is mukhya bhakti. Parābhakti. So what is what is parābhakti? What is for a evolved soul, what is the paramalakshya of jivada life is to have parābhakti. Okay, so when that parābhakti, we have already studied sattvasmin paramaprema rupa amṛto cha. We have studied. What is this parābhakti? We have studied. So after gaining this parābhakti, labdhvā, so when that amṛto parābhakti is there, means a person is jivan muktaha. That person is not looking for any kinds of, this kind of siddhis. Now, so you see, here the labdhvā. Here if you see, 3 kriyas are used by Bhagavan Narada. First one is labdhvā. Second is prāpya. Third one is jñātva. You see in the sutras, first one is labdhvā. Second is prāpya. Third is jñātva. So, these sutras are, this kind of, whereas, lots of ideas are put, behind each and every word. Now, what Bhagavan is trying to indicate here is labdhvā. Labdhvā, what is that labha? This labdhvā means, it's that it's not that because of my purusha prayatna I am getting something. Labdhvā, that indicates the Ishvara Krupa. See, all of us are here, some 60 plus people are there. Even if we all do the same kind of sadhana, but all of us may not have the same kind of phalam. Why? Because that is his wish. See, Bhagavan knows us inside out. Bhagavan knows all kinds of vasana which are there in the jiva. See, we may be aware of only a small portion of our thoughts or our mind or our desires. But Bhagavan knows much more. So what happened, what we gain by doing the same sadhana could be different. Why? According to the person. So here, labdhvā is by the grace of Bhagavan we gain. Okay, here is the grace factor. So in bhakti, so in jnana, 2 things are there, Ishvara Krupa and Purusha Prayatna. Okay, bhakti, this Ishvara Krupa, the grace of Bhagavan is very, very, very important. Purusha Prayatna is needed. But more than Purusha Prayatna, there is, Daivam Chaiva Trapanjamam. The desire, the wish, or that's why Upanishad also, Nayamatma pravachanena labhyaha na medhaya na bahuna srutena yameva esha vrunute. Tena labhyaha tasyesha atma vivrunute tanum swam. Atma, swam tanum vivrunute. Bhagavan reveals his nature. That is labdhvā. Yad labdhvā, gaining what? Gaining what? Gaining this. This means what? Parābhakti. Yat nama astra parābhakti. Parābhaktim labdhvā, paramaprema rupa, amṛto parābhaktim labdhvā, having gained the paramaprema amṛto parābhakti. Gain means it's bestowed on us. It's not that we may do something X and Y and Z and then Paramaprema will come to us. Not like that. Generally, if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, Paramaprema comes. Not like that. There could be people who are not doing anything and Parābhakti appears in them. There are some they are doing everything and no Prema comes. They put, sometimes they put their fingers in their eye also, because they also want to cry. The other people sit here and there, both of them, they're all crying, and I'm not able to cry. Nothing happened. Even after putting the finger also, no tears come. What to do? So here, labdhvā means by the grace of Bhagavan. When that grace of Bhagavan is on us, then we attain, we gain, we receive. Labdhvā, by receiving paramaprema with the grace of Bhagavan, labdhvā. See, the word, next word you see, pumān. This is a kind of word which is, pumān means what? A person. So a person means what? Any person. That's another important aspect of bhakti. We have just heard that in the last class. That is, nateshu jati, vidya, rupa, kula, dhana, kriyadi bhedaha. Anyone. In this path of bhakti, any person is adhikari. Not that a Brahmana alone is adhikari, not that a very wealthy person is adhikari, or a handsome person is adhikari, or no, anyone is adhikari. That's why pumān word is used. Not labdhvā, siddho, any person. If he is blessed with this bhakti, with the grace of Bhagavan, anyone. Vyadha, it could be a hunter, it could be a butcher, it could be a rakshasa, it could be a vetala, it could be a asura, a shudra, or women who are fallen. Anyone. Apichet suduracharaha bhajate māmananyabhāk sadhureva. That's the greatness of bhakti. So, pumān, anyone. Labdhvā pumān siddha bhavati. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna says, what is this siddha bhavati? He says, siddha means, he says, in Bangla, I don't know whether it's in Hindi. So when, we put rice, and when that rice is cooked, they call it siddha. Is it in Hindi also? No. Kya? Paka hua. So when the rice is cooked, then it's known as siddha. So when we are blessed with bhakti, we will be cooked. What is we may be cooked? You see, you take a raw rice and then touch it. So hard. But then when you boil it properly, then it becomes so soft. When bhakti touches us, what happens? We all become softies, become soft. The heart becomes so soft. Why? Because once the bhakti touches us, then we see him and him alone everywhere. When you are looking at a cat and the cat is playing, we start to really feel that Krishna is playing. And then our heart melts. We look to the sky and then we see the rainbow. Then we see all the colors and then our heart melts. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu jumped into the ocean many times. Why? Seeing that blue ocean, he feels that it is Krishna only. Because our mind becomes so soft. We start to feel things very differently. So, it's very difficult to live in the world. Even a small things, when people cut a tree, we feel that they are actually cutting us. Why? Because we became siddh, soft. No more, our heart becomes so, can't take even somebody else is suffering. We become, the Subhashita says that, what is the difference between a a Mahatma in the mind of the others says, see, the Mahatma's mind is like Navanita. Somebody's dukkha also will make them, melt. So what is one of the greatest sign of bhakti is they become more and more, what is that word? They start to get identified with the entire universe. They become more and more connected with the universe. This is the bhakti's, something if you want to say what is the difference between a bhakti and jnani. A jnani becomes disconnected. A bhakta becomes connected with everything. His hridaya started to get connected with, he starts to feel everything. So, siddha bhavati. That is one meaning of siddha bhavati. Now, what is the meaning of, first is, he says that, what is that labdhvā? What happens? Siddha bhavati. What is siddha nama? Siddho nama purnatvam. He gained what is to be gained in life. Siddha means what? The word meaning of siddha, siddhyate. Siddhyate means a person who has gained. जो मिलना है वो मिल गया. Okay. The person actually feel that, he has gained everything. There is nothing to be gained again. Siddha bhavati. Sab kuch ho gaya abhi. He become purna. There is no desire to have this or that. Purnatva. He started to, feel the purna. All kinds of ajnana, all kinds of, ignorance, different bhavas of ignorance start to, fade away from him, and he becomes always siddhavastha. He gained what is that he gains? He gains atmanandam. Siddha. He gains what? He is not interested in the animadi siddhi. He gains Bhagavan, which is Ananda Rupaha, amṛto Swarupaha. So what is the lakshya of our life? Our lakshya of life, human life, is to have this parama prema in Bhagavan. Now, how to have parama prema, we have already heard, listened. No? Tatu vishayatyagat sangatyagat cha. Vishaya tyaga and sanga tyaga. Means that bhakti, if we want to develop this, then all the vishayagraha, sankagraha, attachments and desires, slowly it drops from us. Or we drop them. Then, when the vishayatyaga and sangatyaga is there, mind becomes a little calm. With that calmed mind, avyavritta bhajanat. We should do avyavritta bhajanam, constant remembrance and service of Bhagavan. When that's only possible when vishayatyaga and sangatyaga happen. So vishayatyaga, sangatyaga cha, what happens? Avyavritta bhajanam happens. With avyavritta bhajana, what happens? Lokepi bhagavat gunasravana kirtanat. Even then, we are in this world also, we start to enjoy the lokeapi. When we are living in this world also, we want to hear Bhagavan's nama, we want to chant his names. No, even when we are in the laukika karma. Then when we do this, not only when we are sitting for meditation, when we are in the laukika karma also we are doing this, then what happens, we get something which is very, very, great. What is that? Slowly we will get the mahat sangaha. Mukyadastu mahat kripaya eva. Ishvara kripale sadhva. When we actually, enjoy Bhagavan, then we will go to, or we will reach, or Mahatmas will reach us. And their kripa, or Bhagavan's kripa, will fall on us. This Mahat Sangha is Durlabhaha, Agamyaha, Amogha. You studied, we heard all this. This Mahat Sangha, Ishvara Sangha is so great. And then what happens? Slowly, Tadeva sadhyatam. What we should do? Everybody want. See, we say, what I should do for bhakti? Tadeva sadhyatam. What? No, let us, tadvidhi pranipadena pariprasnena sevaya. We dedicate our life at the lotus feet of Mahatmas, and by their grace, what happens? Labdhvā. This prema will be showered on us. Then, what you should do? Bhagavat Katha, Shravana, Bhagavat Katha, Kirtana. And then, when we go that, the way, tadarpita akhila acharat. Tat vismarane paramavyakula, constant remembrance of Bhagavan and dedicating all actions at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Then what happened? So, says that, how Devarshis, Bhagavan Narada says, Aho Devarshir dhanyoyam yat kirtim sharngadhanvanaha gayan madyan nidam tandriya Ramayatyaturam jagate. Oh, how blessed is this Devarshi, because always singing on his, playing his veena, he's singing Bhagavan's nama and roaming around each and every corner of universe and bless the universe. The Bhagavan nama, rupa, shravana, kirtana, that goes on and onward. Then what happens? Then when it happens, siddho bhavati. We become siddha. When this parama prema come to our heart, we gain what is to be gained in this world. What is that? That is paramananda. Paramananda prāpti happens to. And labdhvā pumān siddha bhavati. And what happens to, not only siddha, when the siddhi comes, amṛto bhavati, there is no more death. Amṛto bhavati. Why? Because this parama prema makes you immortal. What do you mean by that? Because that's not that our body will. No. See, what is that which die? That which is born, that which is created will perish. But that which is not created, that which is always there, that shall not be perished. Ajo nitya shashvatoyam purānaha nahanyate hanyamane sharire. Amṛto bhavati. When we are blessed with the divine prema, parama prema, our heart is filled with this parama prema. What happens? We gain that paramananda amṛta. When that paramananda amṛta is there in our heart, we understand that we are not a jiva. We are not this sharira. We are not the manaha. We are tanmayaha. We are one with the supreme truth. So, there is no more janana marana chakra. We are freed from the cycle of birth and death. Why? Because we realize tanmayaha. We are that. There is no difference. And amṛta also means another meaning. One is, he become amṛta swarupaha. He understands his amṛta swarupatvam, and also he becomes amṛta for others. Just looking at bhaktas, we also, the entire universe, pitaraha, devaha nrityanti. Because those bhakta and Bhagavan is one and the same. And it is not possible for the jivas to have Bhagavan's darshana so easily. But they can see bhaktas. So when they see bhakta, people are actually seeing Bhagavan. And those bhaktas become amṛtam for the others. Their vachana, their vikshana, their kripa, their prema, that actually makes the life bearable in this universe. The Mahatmas, because of the Mahatmas, the world is, somehow going, otherwise what kind of dukkha? Dukkham, sarvam dukkham, dukkham. In this dukkha prapancha, the existence of Mahatmas, that is what actually gives some solace to people, because they are amṛta swarupa. Amṛto bhavati. They are become, one is they experience the amṛtatva, the another is they becomes amṛta for others. Labdhvā pumān siddho bhavati, amṛto bhavati, and tṛpto bhavati. Tṛptaha means fully satisfied. Because there's nothing to gain, there's nothing to lose. Why? We have gained that supreme Parama. Ananda is gained. Once we are in that Paramananda of Bhagavan, see, our heart is full. Now today lunch. Oh, tṛpto bhavati. Because you can't have anything more. हो गया. नहीं, आप यदि मुझे अमृत दे देगा तो भी नहीं चाहिए, क्योंकि वो हो गया. तृप्तो भवति. When we are full, because we are amṛta, because we are siddha, what happens? Tṛpti. This tṛpti means contentment. No, they are not looking for anything else. Why? Because Purnam. When our mind is, filled with this prema, our heart is filled with Bhagavan. This is very important. Shamsha says, suppose a thing, is that the cost of a thing is 100 rupees, we only have 95 rupees. The shopkeeper said, you come some other time. Gain the 5 rupees also and come. No, unless we give 100 rupees for the thing, we will not get it. Like that, if we will not give our total mind to Bhagavan, we will not get him. Bhagavan and something, not possible. In parābhakti, Bhagavan is very possessive. He will not share his place with anyone else. So either we should be ready, to give up all other things. Then he will come. Otherwise he will say, okay, next birth. Try next birth. So, see, when then Bhagavan comes in, Bhagavan is seated in our heart, then what else we need? See, why we are atriptaha, why we are not satisfied? We are not satisfied because we feel that to complete, we need something else. We need this, we need that, we need people, we need place, we need position, we need power, we need wealth, we need X and Y and Z, and it goes on and on and on. Why? Because we feel that there is a gap. And this gap is created by Brahmaji. All this Brahmaji's problem only. You have to put somebody blame, no? We have already in Upanishad also. Paranjigani vedranat swayambhu. All is because of Swayambhu only. He only put all our indriyas outside. He should have one indriya at least to see inside. Nothing is there. This Brahma Swayambhu is a very... That's why we don't worship him. So, what Brahmaji did, when Brahmaji created us, okay, he kept a sacred chamber inside us, known as the king's chamber. In the pyramids, the great pyramids, there is one chamber known as king's chamber. Like that, there is a king's chamber in us. This king's chamber cannot be filled with things or people or emotions or anything. This can be only filled with Parananda. Can be only filled with Ishvara. Can be only filled with Atmanubhuti. That's the problem. That's why in Bhagavata also says that he created everyone and then was not very happy. Then what he created human beings. And then he put a chamber in him, the sacred chamber inside. This can be only filled by Ishvara. That's why we are not happy. We have everything. No, we are the emperors and the emperor of the emperors and this and that. You ask him, how are you? Oh, very good. You ask second time. Third time, no, then will come out a great list of, his sufferings and then. Why? Because even though everything is there with us, we cannot feel the completeness because that's how Brahmaji created us. Brahmavaloka dhishanam mudamapa devaha. Bhagavan created us and became very happy because Brahmavaloka dhishanam. There's a chamber in our heart, in our personality, which can be only filled by Brahmanubhuti. Until and unless the Brahmanubhuti is gained, the jiva shall never feel complete happiness. Even if he become Devadideva, even if become Indra, even if become anything. That's why Buddha said, Sarvam dukkham dukkham. No, whatever is there, and then dukkham only. But when labdhvā, when Bhagavan blesses with this divine prema, parama prema, labdhvā pumān, siddho bhavati, he gains what is to be gained. Amṛto bhavati, he is immortal. And his chamber is filled. His hridayam is filled. And he becomes tṛpta. और कुछ चाहिए आपको? नहीं. कुछ नहीं. You want to become the king? No. You want to be, I will make you the emperor? No. Achha, okay, I will make you a papi. Okay. No, nothing more can attract them. Nothing will make them fearful. Not only that, no, there is no fear. There is no more expectations. Because they have gained what is to be gained in the life. labdhvā pumān, siddho bhavati, amṛto bhavati, tṛpto bhavati. Tṛpto ho gaya. So, now, so labdhvā, this is by the grace of Bhagavan. With the grace of Bhagavan, we gain the parābhakti. The parābhakti makes us siddha, amṛta, tṛpta. Oh, thank you, Swamiji, for telling that. Why? Now I am going to just sit. No, I am not going to try for anything because anyhow, only by Bhagavan's grace only this will all happen. Lo, so मुझे तो कुछ नहीं करना है. Very good. No. Says, yat prāpya na kiñcid vāñchati, na śocati, na dveṣṭi, na ramate, na notsāhī bhavati. Here, prāpya. See, here, prāpya means by prāpti, that is purusha prayatna bhalam. Prāpanam is a purusha prayatna bhalam. Labha is Bhagavad grace. Labha, even if I do everything, I may end up with in great debt. And sometimes some people just walk and then they take a ticket. What is that? Lottery ticket. And then you become a crorepati. Labha. This prapanam is not like that. Yet the prāpya. Prapanam is by purusha prayatna. So in bhakti, both are there. Purusha prayatna is also there. Ishvara kripa is also there. But bhakti gives the main, position for Ishvara kripa. That's why first is labdhvā. Now, yat prāpya, having gained, attained. See, English we cannot translate. We can translate any word into English the same, because this is different. But in Sanskrit, prapanam. See, I want to prapanam. I want to reach there. I have to go. Okay, labha is not like that. I can sit here and you can bring. See, I want a coffee. I'm sitting here. Now coffee can come here. But I want to reach that door. The door is not going to come to me. I have to walk. So that's why labha and prapanam. To prāpya, to attain. See, in English you use attain, that's the word. So to attain that, you have to do purusha prayatna. Yes, yad prāpya, having attained, if you do this prapanam, na kiñcid vāñchati. When this parama prema is gained, na kiñcid vāñchati, nothing. He desires for nothing else. Na kiñcid vāñchati. Then, na śocati, he never grieves. Na dveṣṭi, he never hates. Na ramate, he is not delighted in anything. Na notsāhī bhavati, he is not thinking or trying or enthusiastic to gain any other enjoyments. Yat prāpya na kiñcid vāñchati, na śocati, na dveṣṭi, na ramate, na notsāhī bhavanti. Now, pumān, understood. Pumān from the last sutra. Yat prāpya pumān kiñcid na vāñchati. So, to gain the prāpya, to gain Bhagavan's kripa, we should, we should make ourselves ready. There's that story of the farmer or the seeds. Suppose a farmer comes and sowing the seeds. Now, if the seeds are sown, but suppose the field is not ready. The field is filled with, some kinds of, other trees or herbs or shrubs, and there is lots of stones and this and that in the field. Even though the best seeds are sown, even though Bhagavan's kripa is raining, nothing happens. Like that, it is not that Bhagavan's kripa is only for some people. Bhagavan's kripa is parjanyavad drashtavyah. Bhagavat kripa is like the parjanya. It's like the rains. And Mahatmas, their upadesha is like bija. But why nothing happens to us? Because the field is not ready. We don't have we have to work on our own, antakarana, remove all these weeds, remove all these unnecessary, stones and things from the field of our mind. This we have to do. Now, then what happens? Then we'll see that, Mahatmas are always sowing seeds. And Bhagavan's Kripa is always there. The rain is always there. Then what happens? Once our chitta is saf, what happens? This all thing starts to manifest. Why nothing? 1 year, Swamiji, 9 weeks more, so many things we studied. Very good. Okay. How much is your, are you in your, what you call, spiritual meter? Where are you? Whether you are in bhumikas, which bhumika you are in? No bhumika, nothing. Sometimes we feel that, what is this? We are studying so much, everything. What is happening? It is not, only that we have to work on our own mind. Removing all kinds of weeds from the mind. And all kinds of this, negativities, which are like stones. And all kinds of wrong thoughts and vasanas. We have to work. That's why, yat prāpya. Prāpana is by purusha prayatna. We have to, weed out. All those weeds has to be removed. Everything. This is to be done by us. Now, yat prāpya. When that happens, what happens? Na kiñcid vāñchati. We already, you might have studied, no? Yam labdhvā nāparam labham mañyate nādhikam tataha. Yasmin siddho na dukkhena guruna pi vichalyate. Gitaji studied. Says, yam labdhvā nāparam labham mañyate nādhikam. Once we gain Bhagavan, once we are blessed with the Parama Prema, then we do not consider anything higher than that. Yam labdhvā sāparam labham mañyate nādhikam tataha yasmin siddho na dukkhena guruna api vichalyate. Even the worst kind of dukkha come to us, we are not shattered. Says, yat prāpya na kiñcid vāñchati. Because, why? Because we have gained the greatest. Why we do not want anything else? Because the greatest achievement is this Parama Prema, and we have gained that Parama Prema, so it doesn't matter to us to gain anything else. Kimalabhyam bhagavati prasanne Śrīniketane tadāpi tatparā rajan nahi vāñchati kiñcana. See, Bhagavati Śrīniketane prasanne kim alabhyam. When Sri Bhagavan is pleased with us, what is in this universe which cannot be gained? Means what? Anything can be gained by His grace. But tadāpi tatparaha, O Rajan, O King, tatparaha, those people who are in love with Bhagavan, na kiñcana vāñchati. They do not desire anything. No, after you had a great meal, and then somebody asks, you want some, some murmalam? You want some sambharam? Oh, I had so much of nice curds. Now who wants this buttermilk? Otherwise, nothing is there, not eaten for 3-4 days. And then ask, you want some? Oh, please. Yeah, we are running around this world because there's no ananda inside. So we think that, okay, if I get that, I will ananda. This get ananda, that place. If I'll go there ananda. If I, purchase this ananda. But when our heart is filled with the love for Bhagavan, na kiñcid api vāñchati. Now, na kiñcid sadhavo dhīra bhakta hekantino mama vāñchati maya dattam kaivalyam apunarbhavam. Bhagavan is telling in Ekadasa Skanda, he says that my bhaktaha, my devotees, who are they? Dhiraha. They are the brave people. They are the real wise men of this world. Na kiñcid. No, they vāñchati. Api maya dattam. Even if I am telling them, you take something. No, I don't want. No, dhanam, dhanyam, pashum, bahuputra labham. I don't want. Oh, then what you want? I will give you moksha. I don't want moksha also. Says, dattam kaivalyam apunarbhavam. If I tell you, no, you take apunarbhava. Jo hona hai wo hoga hi. No, it's okay. I am not interested in anything. I don't want anything from you. I love you, I love you, I love you. That's all. I'm not loving you even for moksha. No, that's why tribhuvana vibhava hedavye api akunda smrtirajidatma suradibhir vrimrgyat na chalati bhagavat padaravindat lavanimeshardhamapi yah sa vaishnavagriyaha. Who is a vaishnavagriyaha? Who is a bhakta? You know, who is a Vaishnava? We know Vaishnava. Who is a Vaishnava? That Nama is there. And then there are Shankha Chakra, Chinhas are there. That's good only. But who is, what is Bhagavan is telling? You know, who is a Vaishnava? Says, who is a Vaishnava? Tribhuvana vibhava hetave api. Somebody is telling that, you know, we will give you all the wealth of this entire Tribhuvana. Okay, but na chalati bhagavat padaravindat lava nimishardhamapi yasya chetaha. Even though they are telling us we will give you everything of this world, who is a Vaishnavagriha, a Vaishnava Pradhani is a person, even everything of this world is offered, his mind will not move even for an inch from the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Why? Because na vāñchati. He doesn't want. When the desire is there because there is vacuum. Desire is there because we think that we have to gain something more. Now there is no more vacuum. It is complete, purnam. Because of that, there is no karma vasana. There is nothing labha. Nothing is there in their heart. So, yat prāpya na kiñcid vāñchati. Na śocati. What is shoka? Shoka is of two kinds. One is ishta viyoga and anishta praptihi. Dukkha happens because ishta viyoga. You like a person and then that person leave you. Dukkha. Ishta viyoga. Another is anishta prapti. I don't want corona, I don't want corona, I don't want corona. And corona comes you. And they are looking, which person doesn't want me? And then will catch us. So, anishta prapti, we don't want something and that comes to us. Or ishta viyoga. This is known as the shoka. Shoka happens because of these two. And na śocati. Why na śocati? No, says Patanjali Maharshi, he says, parinama tapa samskara dukkhaihi gunavritti virodha cha dukkhameva sarvam vivekinaha. See, even of what things we think that, they are good, etc., etc., they are also dukkham only. For a viveki, in a way, everything is dukkham. Why it is dukkha? Because parinama. See, we got a nice mango. I'm so happy. After now, little not, little more has to keep. Then it becomes really. Then we kept it and forgot. After 3-4 days only we remember, oh, my mango ran, and then you said, all gone. Parinamiti. That's all now. Gone bad. Oh my God. Dukkha, dukkha, dukkha. Parinama. Then, tapam. We thought that this person is going to give us great joy. Or this vastu is going to give us great joy. But then, what happens? Tapa. Stay together and then friction happens, and then whom we thought that they are the greatest person of the world, they start to give us so much of tapa. Tapa. And what happens? Changes. People change, things change, everything change. But this was not the person I married. Yes, that person cannot be that. It will change. Everything is samskara. It will change. And because of this, everything. Dukkhameva sarvam. Now, here he says that na kiñcid, na śocati, because he is no more, desiring the world or world's results. He is now attached to something which shall never parinamati. There is no parinama in him. There is no change in him. And who is always Ananda Rupa. Anadi Ananda. What? Atma, Ishvara. And because of that, because he has gained this, so na śocati. As long as we have desires for the world, worldly things, shoka will come. The moment we turn our mind towards Bhagavan, that's why, the Upanishads continues, paranjigani vidranasva tasmat parang pasidam. Kaschid dhiraha pratyagatmanamaikshat amṛta chakshuhu amrudattvamichan. Amṛta chakshuhu, why? Amrudattvamichan. Desirous of amrita. Yes. So, that is not śocati. Next is, so when that, when we have that kind of sukha, there's no laukika dukkha can touch us. Says this beautiful in the Bhagavata says, Girayo varshadadabhir hanyamana na vivyaduhu abhibhuyamana vyasane yadhadhokshata jedasaha. In Bhagavata, the rainy season is, is explained and elaborated. Says, how is the rain season? Oh, see, when the shower is showering and so much of rain, but the Girayaha, the great mountains, no change, they stand. How you know? How abhibhumayamana vyasanaihi. Even if any kind of vyasana comes to a bhakta, yadha adhokshaja chetasaha. A person whose chetas is filled with Bhagavan, to him no kind of worries or sufferings can destroy him. You may kill, you may destroy his body, you may give any kind of worries to them, they shall not be worried. Why? Because they have shokasya param taraya. They have crossed this state of shoka. So, na śocati and na dveṣṭi. What is dveṣṭi? Dukkhanusayi dveshaha, sukhanusayi ragaha. See, what is dvesha? Dvesha means we feel that this person, this thing, this place, or this situation actually created troubles for us. If we feel that is any person or a place or a thing or a situation created dukkha for me, from wherever dukkha comes with dveṣṭi. And na dveṣṭi. Why? We know that nobody is bringing any dukkha to us. Whatever dukkha we are coming to our life is actually from our own karma. Why should I blame anyone? Because if dukkha is coming to me, that is because of my karma. If sukha is coming to me, that we say our karma. Dukkha comes because of somebody else. It's not so. So, he come to a state where he understands this. And so, there is no dvesha. This is another reason also. See, when a bhakta look at a person, that bhakta is only seeing Bhagavan. When those Rakshasas were, trying to kill Prahlada never became angry with them. Because when Prahlada was looking at this, asuras, Prahlada can see only Bhagavan in their heart. Now, when I see Bhagavan in the heart of those people, how can I become angry? Na dveṣṭi. Samoham sarvabhūteshu na me dveshyosти na priya. There is no dvesha, no priya. Na ramate. Because there is no ramanam. We are not rejoiced because we get something or we become angry. And that is, next is, utsāhī bhavati. He is not utsāhī. Utsāhī means, we try to gain something which will give us happiness. Because the happiness is already there. The fulfillment is already there in their heart. They are na utsāhī bhavati. He is not trying to gain more in his life. We'll see a little more detail in next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.